Get started. Alright. I'm going to be reviewing 3 songs from the Devil Wears Prada because I tried to do 2 of them before and it just wouldn't upload and technical stuff like that. So I'm going to do all 3 of them that they released now from their upcoming album. The album title 8:18 is, I'm most likely sure that comes from Romans 8:18 in the Bible. I don't know it exactly, but it's something about our past sufferings are nothing compared to the glory that will be revealed in us, something like that. I'm sure it's worded differently, but I guess that's going to be the theme of the album, just like Dead Throne was the theme of Dead Throne. So, the 3 songs. The first one that they released, I guess, was Martyrs, which I would have to say is the heaviest of the 3, like the outright heaviest. No cleans in the song, no clean vocals. The chorus is, well, what I call the chorus is very melodic, almost like My Questions or parts of Untitled from Dead Throne. It's very heavy, very melodic. The one part I love about the song is how fast it progresses past the original breakdown, the first one that you hear, that you can consider a breakdown. It's so quick and gone. Like other bands will go to a breakdown and then continue it as a rhythm for the next verse or something. This band goes into a breakdown and then suddenly it's gone. And the lyrics for Martyrs are absolutely incredible. The next song is Home for Grave, which I guess it's on YouTube now. It was originally you buy the single or you pre-order the album and you get it, but I'm sure that it's all over YouTube now or the internet. It's I don't know what I would consider it. At first I considered it the more Chicago sounding song from this album, but not entirely. It's very zombie-like, if you ask me. Some of the more, I don't know, peppy riffs, yeah, you could say, the ones that are more, that have a bit more spring in their step. The song has cleans, but they're not cleans like Born to Lose, where it's like a big chorus where Jeremy's singing a lot. It's mostly just, I don't know, just a couple words, but the song itself is very cool, and you get a good idea of, in this song, that Mike is going to experiment more with his post-hardcore, post-rock type of thing, vocals. I never really know what to call it, like scream, whatever, but it's not a scream. Like post-hardcore thing, scratchy, loud voice. Yeah, that's the real term for it. But in this song, it flows very nicely, and like a part where it sort of breaks is when you hear Mike doing that post-hardcore thing, and it is really wonderful. At first, I thought he was going to start singing like it was going to be some type of almost Bring Me the Horizon type of thing, where it's like, it's more singy in a way, but it didn't quite go as I thought, but it's something that really sticks in my head. The song was great though. Home for Grave is a very, very good song. And the last one, First Sight, well, the most recent one. This has to be my favorite of the 3, mainly because the chorus is so amazing. The first riff, how it comes in, it's very, very heavy, very new. It's not like nothing like I've really heard before. Lost my thought here. The whole song through and through is pretty heavy. I still think Martyrs is a bit more heavy. The bass is very through and through heavy in the song, and it's very noticeable. The bass is absolutely wonderful in the song. They really cranked up the bass, I feel. The entire song, lyrically, at least what I could make out from it, is one of my favorite songs by the Devil Wears Prada, lyrically. Mike Haranica is just an incredible dude. The chorus is, it's something that will stick in your head. It's a wonderful chorus. I feel that Jeremy, compared to Dead Throne, I feel that Jeremy made it a little more singy. He gave it a little more emotion. Not that Dead Throne didn't have emotion, or not that their older material didn't have emotion. I just feel that the song, what he does, it provides a little more emotion, a little more insight and feeling on the song. The breakdown that they have in the song, the first one I guess, around the middle of the song, it reminds me of As I Lay Dying in a way. It wasn't quite, it's good, but it wasn't quite something that was off of Dead Throne, like the end of My Questions, or the end of Untitled, or the end of Mammoth, where it's, you know, it's really fitting to the song. It kind of follows its theme. It is fitting to the song, but it wasn't quite something off of Dead Throne. It's a bit new, I guess. It's not something that will blow your mind like the first of its kind, but it's still pretty cool.
And yes, they do explode if you don't kill them pretty quickly.
Yeah. And that's basically it. The 3 songs: Martyrs, Home for Grave, and First Sight. I'm sure that they're on YouTube by now. I'm sure they're all over the internet by now, so if you want to listen to any of them, go to probably the Devil Wears Prada's YouTube page, which is just TDWP, or look them up at any metal news site. The 3 songs that they released so far, they provide quite an insight to the album. That it's going to be very diverse, but it's going to have somewhat of a theme to it, somewhat of a mutual feeling between songs that I kind of got from Home for Grave and Martyrs, and First Sight kind of fits in there a little bit. I feel that First Sight may be the Born to Lose of this album, but all in all, it's going to be one heck of an album, and check the songs out. Really, they're incredible. The drumming is one thing I forgot. Daniel is a pretty great drummer. He does well on these 3 songs. Chris Ruby is the underdog, the forgotten one of the band, I would say, because a lot of people focus on Mike and his lyrics, which are amazing. A lot of people focus on Jeremy, his clean singing, which is cool, and his hair. And some people focus on Andy. People focus on I guess Dan sometimes, but Chris, I feel, is forgotten. He writes the skeletons of a lot of these songs, most of these songs really, and he deserves a lot of credit for these songs. He is a mastermind. Lastly, that I have to say is John, the filling in keyboardist, keys, synthetic guy, whatever. He makes the keys sound amazing in First Sight. He really does an incredible job. It blows James Bainey away. Even though, from what I've heard, Chris and the rest of the band wrote a lot of what James did. James didn't have much of a creative aspect in the band, or a creative insight in the band. But John, you can tell, he is incredible. He's a very talented guy, and this is going to be pretty cool. So, check out these 3 songs, and that's that.